Tell me how you met Prodigy. I had the pleasure of first encountering you at the great Prodigy's funeral. Rest in peace to him. You was out there with the infamous Mobb and all of those guys.
Yeah.
Tell me how you found yourself in those circles.
Oh man, so some of my homies from Hard White was building with P at the time, and I wasn't even rapping, to be honest. So I would say I got around them. There was a situation, and they called me, and I was young and dumb, and I was basically ready to throw my life away because I was such a fan of Prodigy's, you know what I'm saying? So I could have been like 17 at the time or some shit, you know what I'm saying? But P had wind up, finding out what was going on, pulled me aside, took my pistol from me and was like, yo, I'll bring it back to you, you know what I'm saying? Like, he ain't take it from me, but he was like, yo, I'll feel better if you just, let me, you know what I'm saying, take that from your hands and I'll bring it to you. I don't want you, riding a bike over here from, back over there with a burn on you, like, you know what I'm saying? And he was, talking to me on some shorty shit, you know what I'm saying? He like, yo, shorty, just, I got you. I'm not going, so I'm looking at my peoples that call me like, yo, should I give P the burner? Like, you know what I'm saying? This is one of my favorite, well, I don't want my favorite rapper to damn me on, you know what I'm saying, on my burner. Right. But yeah, I gave P the burner, and P brought it to me like about 40 minutes later, you know what I'm saying? And he talked to me, he was like, yo, I appreciate that, but don't do nothing stupid. If somebody call you and they tell you to do something, you know what I'm saying? Don't do that, you know what I'm saying? Like, if it ain't for you, don't do it, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, wow, now this is somebody I was ready to go, turn up for. And, just because I was a fan of P's, and he, and P did a bid from then. And then when he came home, somehow, some way, like he reached out to me. I don't know how, but he definitely got a hold of me.
That of all the guys that in the Griselda collective, upstate New York, it seems like you have a specific relationship with Conway. I believe I seen him recently say that you was like one of his best friends or something like that. Explain your relationship with Conway the Machine.
Man, so Con, like, I ain't gonna lie, man, I kind of, we had good conversations, many conversations where, just shit that's like leveled us up in life, you know what I'm saying? A lot of shit that when we was going through the struggles, we try to talk about figuring out ways to outdo the struggles, because even in the beginning, shit wasn't like all the way it is today. There was one time when me and Conway said to ourselves, like, yo, at the end of the year, you gotta show me 100 racks, bro. You know what I'm saying? So we went hard, did what we did, you know what I'm saying? He showed me 100, I showed him 100. And, from that point, like, I ain't gonna say the money made us tighter, but, like, that's what leveled us both up, you know what I'm saying? Because we was destined to show each other something off of the music. You know what I'm saying? Like, we putting music out and we having our fans support our craft. That's, like I said, there's certain things people got going on, so it's crazy. But to get that, coming up from, Far Rockaway and bro being from Buff and then us meeting, and we kind of like got the same type of like energy, you know what I'm saying? Our vibes is crazy. So like, yeah, we, you know what I'm saying? There was ad-libs I was doing on my songs before I even knew who they was. And then it's like, yo, y'all doing the same ad-libs. What the fuck? You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. So like, yeah, me and Con, like, we grew a bond, you know what I'm saying? I got to stay up to Buffalo a couple times and kick it with bro in his crib and shit like that. I know his family, like, he's just a good person, you know what I'm saying? And, you know what I'm saying, I know he been through some shit. So, like, the shit that bro been through, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, motherfuckers don't survive.
Yeah.
So, when Khan basically, you know, survived something like, for him to survive something like that, that makes him a more powerful and spiritual person, which he probably knows it but don't even know it. You know what I'm saying?
He rap
like,
about it.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? He kind of, and I feel like that basically helped him in life with his music, kind of like him going through. It's crazy how God works, you know what I'm saying? God works in mysterious ways, and it almost took him out for him to, you know, be reborn again and blow up. Now for him to go through the blow up problems, you know what I'm saying? It's like, it's crazy because you could go through stress problems, you fucked up, wanting to make it, but then when you make it, now you got good problems. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's never everything is going to be perfect, you know what I'm saying? But my bro definitely is one of the illest in this rap shit and inspires me, and he's definitely one of my best friends beyond music, you know what I'm saying? So to have him as a best friend, also shout out to Rock Mars, like I said, Rock Marcy and Khan, those two gentlemen to take it to where they have taken it in music, and then have, you know, I'll be on the phone with them niggas for hours talking, you know what I'm saying? Because we don't be around each other, so when we building, we touching topics about our family, and then we kicking it on what we doing, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, if they play me some music, I play them some music, we kicking it. It's like, for me to get these relationships with these brothers, and it just makes me feel like, all right, shit, I'm doing something right, you know what I'm saying? Because, I mean, I could not have these, I mean, shit, I could just know them and not be on some music shit with them, you know what I'm saying? Like, it could just be, yeah, we cool, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the homies, like, but nah, when we can relate on music and put out good music for the fans, and then make some bread off our craft together, that's extra dope, you know what I'm saying? Like, all right, cool, like, shit. And, you know, me and Khan got a bunch of songs together. Me and Rock got a bunch of songs together. Rock fully produced a whole tape of mine, you know what I'm saying? So, to be working with them brothers and, you know, not knowing if I even wanted to do this rap shit after Pete passed away. You know, Chinks passed away, I was stressed, and Pete passed away. It's like, I don't even know if I don't even do this music shit, because, you know, this music shit is crazy. But, I mean, if you do it the way I'm doing it, and you stay away from everything, and you handle your responsibilities as a man, and take care of your kids, then you might be all right, you know what I'm saying, in life. But sometimes the fame and everything that comes with this shit, your kids become in danger, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't know what's what, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, man, fuck the fame. For me, I'd rather just be successful and just be in a better living environment to take care of my family, bro. That's it.
No doubt. Shout out to Conway. I love that that record, Black Man Is God. He blacked out on that. I lift weights to that joint in the gym. The nigga said, I went and got the lamb wrap. I went gyro on
him. Khan is definitely you know, Khan and
he's left the building currently. Like, he took it to another level, because I listen to all y'all, and I have I've often spoken of having my specific favorites, but that new joint by him, he's left the building lyrically, man. Like,
Khan
putting on a dazzling performance.
Khan is basically like the guy. Rock Marcy's the guy. When it comes to, I mean, those are actually my two favorites. I actually like Etho a lot too. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Especially drumming. Those, like, guys right there, Benny, you know what I'm saying? Of course, Benny, Freddie Gibbs too, like, they got their little situation going on. Yeah. And truthfully, like, if they just didn't have, you know, so much lines overstepped, I think their music is great together. Yeah. And it's fucked up, but, you know, shit is what it is. If they both could just let it be and, you know, not ever do music and not beef, then hey. But yeah, Benny, Freddie, all those guys. Action Bronson had a nice wave going. I like his flow a little bit, you know what I'm saying? He just makes music, like, sometimes. Yeah. Mayhem LaRun is dope.
I like him.
And I can go on, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, just, you know, like I said, a lot of upstate cats, they held it down for the shit that we're doing. So I always give them their respect. I never discredit nothing or knock nobody. I'm not no motherfucking hater at all, you know what I'm saying? You know, shout out to OT the Real. He doing his thing. I like how he been going approach his shit. Like I said, Pounds, I would like to see Pounds and OT. You know, I would like to see them get the work going. But there's a lot of guys, you know what I'm saying, that's just doing their thing with rap and actually taking it to the next level where it was like, yo, shit, nigga could just be struggling making music for the hood, but you're making music and it's touching people all across everywhere, and you're able to go somewhere on your craft, which is your words. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy. It's amazing. But shout out to all the guys, man. I can't name everybody, but shit, you know, because I hate when I do an interview and he's like, you ain't mention me, motherfucker. I can't mention everybody. Bases. You know what I'm saying?
You played them out.
For the guys though that spit, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Like, I gotta give it up to a lot of upstate homies. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, peace. This is your boy, Know Where to Flood. And right now, I'm rocking with Gully TV. You know what I'm saying? Tap in, get in tune with the dribble, you heard? You know what it is.